Okay, so the title to this video is not clickbait. We did get disqualified from a tournament yesterday, and I do not agree with it whatsoever. We had a new tournament director, and for this one tournament, and he made the call that he thought was right. He pulled everybody off the water, which I don't disagree with. We had some nasty storms yesterday. But just to kind of give you the backstory, we were fishing on South Holston Lake, and there's very limited access points on South Holston. You've got basically 2 or 3 main ramps, and that's about it. And we pre-fished Tuesday on the lower end of the lake and found a place that we could put in. And we knew going into it that we were going to have limited service, and it was going to be a long drive to the meetup. So the times for the tournament was 7:30 lines in, 2:30 lines out. You had to have your fish uploaded by 2:30, and you had to be at the meetup at 3:30. If you're after 3:30, it's a DQ. And we do a live well post on Facebook where you have to upload your fish by 2:30, and that's where we did our captain's meeting. And the tournament director said that there would be updates on weather on that post, which you kind of take that as maybe the morning of or whatever. So we go out, we fish, we do get hit with a couple major storms. We tried to stay as safe as we could, and then me and Logan had a plan to meet up at the truck at 2 o'clock. Well, me and Logan met up at 1:50 and a spot like on the main lake where we got service, because when we got back in the pockets we totally lost service. And we met up. He pulled out his phone, got on Facebook, and he said, "Are you seeing this?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "This says that they postponed the tournament and that we are to meet up at 4 o'clock now." And I was thinking, and we were supposed to take our kayaks out of the water during the storm. We had no idea. Like I said, limited service, whatever. So we're still going to take our boats out at this point. We're done. He had a limit, I didn't. We didn't want to try and fish anymore. A few minutes goes by and I finally get service on my phone. I look, and below that post said that they were calling the tournament off, and this is at like 1:15, and everybody is to be at the meetup at 2:30. So they moved it up an hour on us. At this point it's 2 o'clock. Call the tournament director, tell him we're going to be late, tell him we didn't see the post. Well, we load up, we get our fish uploaded at 2 o'clock, 30 minutes before the original time, and we make it to the meetup at 3 o'clock, 30 minutes before the original time, and we're DQ'd. Logan would have won, I would have been third, which would have been money, great AOI points. I hope it doesn't cost me AOI by the end of the year. We'll do my best to make sure it doesn't. But those of you that tournament fish, kayak fish, tournament, kayak tournament fish, let me know your opinion. I know what I would have done as tournament director, and that was not it. I think for me and me personally, there's somewhat personal responsibility when you get out on the water to make sure you stay safe. But if you do feel like the right decision is to call the tournament, call it at 1:15 like he did, and then keep the meetup the same time for those that may or may not see it. And then all of our photos are supposed to be time stamped. So you could just simply throw out any fish that was after 1:15. It's fine. If they would have done that, the results would have still been the same. Logan would have won, the other guy would have been second, I would have been third. And I think that was the right call, and they missed the boat. But I'll roll into the video now. You can watch it. It was a pretty nasty day. As far as my fishing goes, I had a tough day. I caught one on the S-Waver, caught one on the Kitech, one on a crankbait, and then I lost my net. Lost a crankbait fish right at the boat because I couldn't get him in the boat. Had multiple blow-ups on the S-Waver. They didn't get a hook. I just didn't fish clean, just some bad luck, but it should have been a third place finish and good AOI points, but that's the way it goes. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Most importantly, drop me a comment. Let me know your opinion on how you would have handled it, and if you want any more details on the situation, drop a comment on that, and I will be 100% transparent on the whole thing. So hopefully you enjoy it. See you later. Alright, well, it is tournament morning. Me and Logan come back to this spot we pre-fished the other day and caught them pretty good. Kayak. The rope broke off my kayak, runaway kayak. Thank God Logan's here. See it. There's today's youth season for turkey season, and there was 4 guys that just went up in the woods right there. There's turkey gobbling back over the ridge over here. It's gonna be a good morning. I feel good about it, so hopefully we can go catch some fish. Boat's gonna be a problem. Definitely gonna take some bites away. 17 pounds of easy. I got one on this waiver. Not that big. He hit it and then come back for it once. First keeper. "12.5 inches, not exactly what we're looking for, but no skunk." Got one. Decent fish. Like a 14 incher. You little bastard that stole my bait a minute ago. Oh, he went straight through my net. Oh, 13.75. And you can cut now, try it again. Got one. Got one. 15 or 15 and a quarter, I'm not sure. Well, midday update. It's a little after 11 o'clock. Got about 3 hours left to fish. We gotta leave this spot early because we're so far from check-in. It's been tough. We're getting ready to get wet, like major wet. But I've got 3 fish right now, like a 12, a 13, a 15. I hadn't talked to Logan a little bit. I don't know if he ever landed anything or not, but tons of boats, like fishing pressure out the ass. So we're gonna grind, see if we can catch 2 more. The 3 we've caught, one was the S-Waver, the smallest one, believe it or not, and then one was on the Spro rock crawler, which I got right here, and the other one was on a Kayak. So we're gonna see if we can get a few more. 2 more is what we want. I'd really love to cull that 12 out, but we gotta get a limit first. What a difference a few days make.
Yeah, I know.
Have you got any?
I got 3.
Really? Me too.
Hey, I caught like a 14-inch rainbow trout back there.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you catch the 3 on?
Crankbait.
Really? What were they?
15 and then like 12.75.
Yeah. Did you catch those back here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me either. I'm gonna fish back in here for about an hour. Now I'm gonna hit that cove close to the truck. Did you catch? Huh? We need to be taken out at 2:30 at the latest. Like 2-ish would be good. No net. had one miss the glide bait. I just had one swat at this thing twice. We got like 25 minutes. I'm gonna fish like halfway down this bank.
See that shit?
No.
It says it was postponed for an hour.
Oh, for real?
It said take a picture of your kayak out of the water.
Okay.
Are they gonna DQ us?
I don't know. When was that?
2 hours ago. During that storm. Now it says resume lines at 12:30, lines out at 3 p.m., weigh in at Obnob at 4 p.m.
Okay.
I don't know how you supposed to look at Facebook when you're trying to fish.
I know.
I got 5.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nobody else on here does. Not even close. Right now, anyway.
What was your fifth?
1775.
Oh, so you caught another 1775? You should be good.
Dude,
Mine ain't loading. Anyway.
looks like a lot of people are catching largemouth.
Well, I know some people went up in the river.
I mean, what are we gonna do about the? go over here to the truck and get on dry land. I need to stand up.
Okay.
Don't be a rope, motherfucker.
What?
Don't be a rope.
What do we do?
What do you mean what we do?
I mean, we're gonna fish?
Don't matter. I mean, how are you supposed to keep up with them postponing it on Facebook? You know?
Yeah.
Does that ever happen?
No. Oh, it says another one. All right, we are calling it. Everyone needs to be off the water. Weigh-in will be at Obnob at 2:30.
At 2:30?
Yeah.
Dude, they've changed it 3 times? Dude, that's not right.
All right, guys, this is one heck of a video here. Tough day, nasty storms. I caught, personally, we'll talk about me first. I caught 3 fish, and I lost my net after my 3rd fish. The net fell off the boat, sunk straight to the bottom, no net. Well, of course, shortly thereafter, I hook up on a really nice smallmouth, probably at least 17 inches, maybe close to 18, and get him to the boat. I go to put my thumb in his lip, he shakes, I couldn't hold on to him, and then go to grab him again, he shakes again, throws the hook straight back to the bottom. And I had a cussing fit because that stings badly. I also had multiple blow-ups on the S-Waver, and I didn't get hooks in them, and not sure what happened there. But it just wasn't my day. I broke one off on a hook set on the Kayak, but that's the way it goes. But Logan caught 5 really nice fish, had a really good limit today, and didn't win. He should have won 100%. It was his tournament. He earned the victory. But we put in on the lower end of the lake, away from everybody else, had very limited cell service. We were hoping to talk to each other throughout the day, and every time we go back in a pocket, we'd drop calls, and we ended up just saying screw it and didn't even try. Well, we met up about 10 till 2 next to the truck to take our kayaks out and upload fish. And got on there to find out they had postponed the tournament, and then 15 minutes later they had canceled the tournament. Said everybody need to meet at 2:30. They said that at 1:15, right? And where we were at, if I had seen that text message, it would have taken me 20 minutes to get back to the ramp from where I was at. Okay, and then it was close to an hour by the time we, not counting the time to load the kayak to get to check-in. So we couldn't have even made it no matter what we did, and we ended up getting disqualified. I should have been 3rd, should have been the last man paid. Logan should have won the tournament, and we didn't. There was a new tournament director filling in because our usual one was gone this week, and he made the wrong call, plain and simple. But it's the way it goes. You know, I'm not too frustrated myself. You know, I don't really care that much about 3rd, but Logan winning it is kind of a big deal, and I feel bad for him. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll do another video talking about how we caught him and everything in the future.